Hey everybody, this is Kenny C here from Chilling with Jeffrey Kenny C, bringing you an exclusive interview, and I'm joined with one of my favorite peoples in the world. She is a model, a MMA fighter, a photographer, the CEO of Miss Ooh La Laa, Playboy Miss Social, June 2012. Too many accolades to be named. The return of Ashley Salazar. She is back. What's going on, Ashley?
Not much, Kenny. How are you doing?
I'm doing real great, and it's been 2 years.
Yes, it has. It's been a minute now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been a while, and I think we did this interview before Miss Ooh La La was born. Perhaps I think.
The very first one, man, I can't even remember anymore. Was it the very? I think the first one was before it was. Yeah, I think it was either right around the time when I did develop it or some right before it. Yeah, the very first one. So you can everybody officially this they can say you can say Kenny you know me from 2 years beginning before we ever started anything because you've been with me for forever now.
And I gotta say, it's not often that I interview people and then I never hear from them again. But you are very different. You stuck around and you added this show to Miss Ooh La La. You gave me a lot of guests throughout the years, and from Miss Ooh La La to the calendar and so forth. And I thank you. You put a huge part of what chilling is today, and I sincerely thank you.
That all of that goes right back to you because without you we wouldn't even be where we are. This is a mutual thing here. I mean, you have given my so many of these amazing people that we featured the opportunity to have just 5 seconds of airtime, and that means so much to me from everything. And just besides the personal things of the modeling aspect and everything else you've helped me with, just that is just amazing. So I'm blown away. This is the happiest relationship ever.
That touched my heart. That really does. I think I'm blushing right now, to tell you the truth. So let's go ahead and get started, Ashley. We have a lot to discuss and we have a lot to get caught up on. And let's start off with Playboy Miss Social. It's been a month. You had a chance to marinate. You had a chance to reflect it. Has it sunk in that you are Playboy Miss Social June 2012, considering that's your birthday month? I mean, how do you feel after just a month removed from the voting and the posting and the promoting? How do you feel as of right now?
Amazed, speechless, um, blown away by the amazing people that I know in my life, honestly. And it's been one of the most amazing experiences of probably my life. There's so many amazing people that I can't even tell you, man. Especially with the people helping Melissa this month and just everything else that's happened. Everybody's amazing. That's all I can say. I'm blown away. I'm really speechless.
And from what I've heard, or better yet, from what I've read, you're going to be headed towards Cali this week.
Yeah, I leave on Sunday. It's officially been confirmed. I get to go to the new Playboy Studios, which is now in Beverly Hills. They no longer have the Playboy West studio. Since they closed the Chicago office, they have moved into a nicer new home, and that's going to be in Beverly Hills. So I get to visit the new Playboy headquarters building, do my shoots. I get to go on Playboy Radio, which, us being radio people here, that's amazing. I'm excited about that. And then, of course, I get to see the Playboy Mansion, which I've dreamed about since I was little. you know. So I feel like I'm a walking, living dream right now. That my friends are the ones that made this happen.
And
What are friends for, right? For real.
that's exactly. You've been through a lot, You overcome a lot, and at the end of the day, you know your fans made it all possible. Those that stuck by you through thick and thin, and whether you're a model, whether you're a celebrity, whether you're whatever the case may be, you've been on this contest multiple times, time and time again, coming so close, and for it to finally go through this time around, it just shows that the dreams can come true. You set your mind to it. If people really, really do what they can to make it happen, then everything's gonna fall into place. Uh, I wish I was going to California with you right now just to see the Playboy Mansion, but you go out there, you represent from Miss Ooh La Laa to the fullest, and I feel like now that you Playboy Miss Social for June, that means Miss Ooh La Laa is going to be on the map more than ever. So you have a blast. You have a great time, Ashley, because you most definitely deserve this. And I'm saying this as a fan, a supporter, and a friend. Congratulations are in order to you, Ashley.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, you know, it's been a long journey. I can't tell you exactly the amount of days, but I know the day that I actually officially walk onto the mansion turf ground, I'm going to look it up and see that very first day that I submitted to Playboy, because I still have that old email. And I'm going to tell for any girls that are out there listening right now, it doesn't matter if your dream's Playboy, or if it's Maxim, or if it's Strikeforce, or whatever your dream is. There's going to be a lot of people, and I think in your life, that are going to try to take you apart. And the more that you are a good person, that you try to help people, people are going to tear you down more. And there's going to be a lot of people that'll tell you no based on, you know, different things. But if you believe in yourself, I think that it's a thing that you have to just keep going. Even if you're told no, even if you go through multiple times of rejection of things, because it's like, one thing sometimes about being a photographer that I dislike is I feel that so many people overrate and overjudge women and their beauty and their images and their skin and just their hips and everything. And I really feel that if there's anything I can do in my life, I hope that I can help change people's perception on what beauty is. And, you know, if you want to do something and you want to try to do a dream, do it and just go for yourself. My nerves are racked right now. If I'm not making 100% sense, I'm still pretty racked. Melissa's in the contest still, but just don't give up. That's all I got to say for them. I mean, you know, Kenny, what I'm talking about, how hard it can be in the entertainment industry sometimes.
Most definitely. And Melissa is what you once were. As the contest starts to wind down for July, what advice can you give her as she is right where you like I said, you was once in that feeling right now, in the finals, competing, getting the votes in. What advice can you give Melissa as this contest winds down for the month of July?
Well, I've been giving her advice almost every day, actually. Melissa and I are pretty close. You know, she was there for me last month, and she's been there for me for quite a while. I mean, I've known her since the second competition when I first started running. And, you know, she's a lot like me, Kenny. You know, I mean, she does her stuff with the Hemi girls out in Boston, and, you know, she has this thing inside of her that makes her want to help women and help more people than just herself, you know, and that's something that's a very admirable quality, I think, about her that really shows that she deserves the title of Playboy Miss Social. And I've been telling her since the beginning of this month, she already has everything it takes to win inside of her and in her network. She's just got to believe in herself and not give up. and I'm not going to let her give up. So I just want her to believe in herself.
Well, we already got one Miss Ooh La Laa model, a winner. Let's make it another. Let's make it another. Let's make it happen.
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, we're very close right now. I mean, she's going, every time I look at that screen, she's up 10,000 votes. Taryn's up 10,000 votes. I mean, they've been flopping on the leaderboard constantly.
Anything can happen from here on out, but all we can do is keep voting and posting and believing. And whatever happens, we'll deal with the outcome, but there's still time.
I actually offered Taryn to be featured because she did submit to us for the summer issue, so she made herself become a featured Miss Ooh La Laa model. Still, she would actually be my first Canadian model. So once the competition's over, it's over. And we still try to play fair. And actually, Melissa's been blocked from Facebook. I don't know if you knew about that or not, but she got blocked for 60 days. And I've been being personally attacked. They've been reporting my fan page and photos of Melissa that I've been posting and photos of myself. But, I'm putting myself out there for my friends because I'm supporting her. And there's some people that are a little upset that I'm supporting her because they think that I should help other people. But I'm sorry, I'm not a backstabber. I'm going to support the person who was there for me since the beginning, since day one.
That's very cool of you to have at least consider Taryn on board for Miss Ooh La Laa, even with the circumstances that everyone is in. As at the end of the day, it's all about helping each other.
Taryn, Melissa would like to even feature her as a Hemi girl. She's, I was talking to Taryn about that last month actually. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll see when this is all over and done with where everybody ends up. If people, I just, for any of the new people or any of the contestants that are maybe, have already competed, if there's anything I can say as far as when this competition comes, be careful not to burn bridges because you never know. You never know. You just never really do. I mean, especially if you're a new model, there's girls in this competition that are not in it just for themselves. They're in it for more reasons than themselves and maybe, being in Playboy and, or maybe becoming famous or something. Like, there's so many more reasons. So I have learned to not try to judge and overrate people by, listening to what other people say about rumors. And, I've tried to take it more upon myself to always reach out to those individuals and, question stuff or find out the information correctly, before you assume. And that's all I ask is people don't assume about us and, reach out and actually listen to these interviews about Melissa or about myself. Because we're here to offer a lot of girls help and support in the community, all the way from, the East Coast to the Midwest right now. So if you're looking to be a model, or maybe you're just out there and you don't know how to do modeling, every Monday at Miss Ooh La Laa, we do Model Monday with the hashtag Model Monday. You can send us a photo with your phone or a professional shot if you want. We'll retweet it to help you get followers. And you can also tweet us your modeling questions, and we will tweet you back. We'll follow you. We try to help people. That's what we do. So.
Absolutely. And we go from one contest to another. You are now, I believe, a semi-finalist for Maxim Hometown Hotties.
Yes, and I'm the only one for the state of Missouri, I found out.
So people can pretty much go vote for her there and help her win another contest.
Yes, and I'm also in the Playboy South Africa contest as well. I've been in that one for this whole month for July. I'm in third place with that. So if they don't know the backstory behind Maxim and Playboy, I mean, this has been a joint journey that I've been trying to for a long time. But Playboy South Africa, I started submitting to them over a year ago. I actually shot a couple of sets that I tried to send to them. They didn't like some of the editing or, some of the way some of the stuff was done. But besides that, I've promoted so heavily. I promoted not only their Facebook page, but I promoted their Playmates. I've, met some of the most beautiful women that they have over there, and I hope one day just to be able to visit. Kate Lovemore, I love you on Twitter. Please go follow Kate Lovemore, Playboy South Africa Playmate. She's amazing. She's from Cape Town. She's awesome. Please check her out, guys. Amazing woman. She has shown me so much support. I mean, when it comes to when you have playmates that are helping you to try to get into a magazine that they've been a playmate for, that you've been being rejected by in a sense for 2 years, it gets to the point for me that it's like I'm so happy to even be making these contacts with these other people, because they're helping me show Playboy how much more that I really should be a part of them. Like, I want to help promote their brands, in more ways than just being a model. I'd like to maybe, keep submitting girls for photography if that's what they would like, or blogging. I love writing. I would love to be a writer, maybe for the Smoking Jacket one day. I don't know. It's just the whole culture that actually supports women, and the glamour aspect is very difficult for a lot of women. I mean, I get called a slut almost on a daily basis on Facebook, just because it could be a photo of nothing, and people still call me names, But it's nice to know that there's still people in the world that support women being independent and having this beauty and showing off the art that is the human form, because I see naked beings every day. You see a dog, you see a bird, I see a caterpillar, and then I see a human. Why is humans the only ones on this entire planet that wear clothes? And why, when I'm not wearing clothes, am I being called a slut? Like, should I start calling birds a slut and a dog a slut? And, let me call that Ann a slut too? I'm just saying, So funny, Kenny.
It is a bizarre world that we live in. When you don't do that much, people don't want nothing to do with you. When you do more, then people are like, oh, you shouldn't do this. There's a lot worse things that's going on in this world than models posing and nude and not nude, or half clothes and so forth.
Yes. Just like the Colorado shootings. Actually, if you go to MissOolala.com, we recently posted, there is a scholarship foundation that if anybody out there is listening, if you could please donate, even if it's $1, 20 cents, $5. One of the women that was killed in the Aurora, Colorado shootings last week, I believe it was, or the week before that, she was a blogger. She was an avid blogger, amazing girl, was going to be, just in her dreams. She was going after her dreams and trying to become so much, and she got killed going to see Batman. So her family set up a scholarship foundation on behalf of other women out there, that are younger teenagers that want to go to school and college to become bloggers and writers like her. Please go to our website, and we have the link directly. You can click on it, and it'll take you to the donation site for that. It's set up through her brother. It's official. So please donate if you can. Anybody out there listening? There's more important things like that, like helping that type of stuff out there.
And it was without a doubt one of the most devastating incidents this country have to endure. All they need is support and thoughts and prayers. And I mentioned this on the live show this past Saturday. I give a huge thanks to Christian Bale for taking time off his busy schedule and visit the victims. Regardless if he was told to or not, he just him being there and to put a smile on their faces, it definitely means a lot. And it just shows that some celebrities have a heart, they have a pulse, they care, and they want to do what they can to at least let them know that they care and they thinking about them, they praying about them. So I give a lot of credit to Christian Bale on that. If people haven't,
that's amazing.
It's just an amazing thing for him to do. As we go from one to another. Like I said, there's so much to talk about, and we'll just keep it going. You got the Lady Ashley radio show. Is that still in the works as this year go
Yeah,
forward?
well, the problem is my life keeps going so chaotic from one thing to the next. I haven't had really all that much time to delegate towards that yet, but the calendar is done now, which is great, because that did take up a lot of my time this year. So once the next month gets by, I'm hoping I can inch a little bit closer towards getting that launched. I am moving my studio right now too, so that kind of conflicts with my schedule on getting that established on a weekly basis. But yes, that will still be on iWatch Radio at some point here in 2012. So.
And speaking of the calendar, a lot has been going on. Some old faces, some new faces. Miss Ooh La Laa models are there as well. I guess now that the photo shoots are done and it's been worked on as we speak, when can people expect the calendar to be released to the public?
Well, as far as everything from my end, it's been done. It's been sent off to our graphics designer, who is amazing. Greg is going to be finishing up our entire spread of our calendar, and our printing will be back in about I believe within the next 2 weeks, I'll have about 1,000 calendars in hand. So that's what I've been told. It might be quicker than that. Hopefully, I'm hoping. We have to expedite things, but we should have it back in the next 2 weeks, like I said.
And this is going to be a 2-year plus calendar, correct?
Yeah. And Lindsay Anna is our cover model now for the entire calendar. At this point, we had to remove a contestant that was on the cover prior, who was disqualified for unprofessional behavior. So Lindsay Anna is our current new cover model, and we are very proud to have Lindsay Anna on the cover and look forward to promoting her. She's been in Vogue now. Did she tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, Lindsay got in Vogue.
That is awesome. Congrats to Lindsay. I interview almost every single calendar model at this point. And I now have, as I look in my paper in front of me, I have 8 more calendar models left to interview. So I'm hoping to get them done before the calendar is released. It's just a matter of waiting to see, I guess. Go ahead and promote your links, Ashley. You are always welcome to do interviews, promote yourself and everything. So why don't you just go ahead and promote your links?
Okay. Well, for those out there that are into Team Salazar and want to help keep helping myself achieve the success I'm trying to reach out for new voters for, obviously, like we discussed, Maxim Hometown Hotties and Playboy South Africa, you can go to Maxim.com, click on Hometown Hotties, and just look for Ashley from St. Louis, Missouri. Like I said, I'm the only Missouri contestant, and vote for me every day for the next 4 weeks. For Playboy South Africa, you just have to go to their Facebook page and click on vote. You'll get to that page, and then you can either scroll through the pages to look for me, Ashley Salazar. I'm in a black one-piece lingerie outfit. I got my hair up. It's a really cute picture. And you can also vote there every day for free. That's through Facebook, and that voting is also for the next 4 weeks. They both end at, I think now both of them end at the end of July or end of August now. So it's just been back to back with those two. As far as for social networking, I am on Twitter at Ashley CM Salazar. Follow me. Let me know you're following me. Say, hey, Ash, follow me, and I'll follow you back. Just, let me know if you're a new follower. I get a lot of people that follow me, and I don't always pay. I try to stay up on people. I'm not afraid to follow you back. If you want to be followed, let me know. I do not follow anybody who has, even though I do nude modeling, I don't follow anybody that has a nude image. So if you have a nude image as your profile pic, I'm sorry, I'm not going to follow you back. It's just, I won't. For Facebook, you can subscribe to my personal page if you'd like. It's just Ashley Salazar. You can type it in. Or if you would rather just be on my like page. You can, go to my like page or fan page, whatever you want to call it. You can like it. It's pretty much Facebook as well for Miss Ooh La Laa. We have a Facebook page there. Same thing. You can like us on there. The website, of course, which is missoolala.com. Penny has a link on the very front of the radio show, just like we have for Miss Ooh La Laa, that links back to each of our sites. And we're on Twitter at Miss Ooh La Laa. I'm on Model Mayhem. You can just look me up there. And for both Facebook, or for both modeling and photography, I'm on One Model Place for both model and photography. Literally, if you just Google Ashley Salazar, you could probably just find me one way or another. I try to put myself out there as much as I can.
And talk about some of the new faces from Miss Ooh La Laa. We can expect models and music artists or anyone else particular. I know we got some new faces that's going to be promoted and heard for Miss Ooh La Laa. So talk about the new faces.
Actually, I'm really excited to announce that I'm working on our summer issue right now. I mean, my life is a little hectic when you're trying to do 100 pages by yourself, but it will get there. We will have our summer issue out at some point. And some of the people that I've interviewed so far for it are, as far as musicians go, Tech Nine was, he was amazing. I got to interview him. He is really cool. I don't want to steal too much of our content without giving everything away, but I can just say that he's got a great story. And shout out to Tech Nine, the whole entire Tech Nine family, Kansas City, all the way from Missouri across the whole United States. Miss Ooh La Laa loves Tech Nine, so please follow us. We support him. It's a big family there. And of course, because of that, we got to hook up with Stevie Stone, who is from St. Louis himself. Stevie Stone's on Twitter. Please follow him out there. Shout out to him. I will be doing a photo shoot with Stevie later, probably in about 2 weeks here when I get back. So we'll be finishing up. We did his interview already, and I will be following up with him. We're going to do his whole photo shoot. So it's going to be fun. We'll see where else we go after that. I don't know yet. But besides them, I did interview Juvenile. As far as, it was a very short interview. I got to interview him for a little bit. I will probably mention a little bit about his stuff in there based upon what we got out of the interview, but it won't be as elaborate as the ones that I had with Tech Nine and Stevie Stone because we had a lot more time. For models, of course, Kara, who is also now in the Killing Devils Girl Calendar, she was a contestant that entered into our model search for the summer. And all I can say is she blew me away with her support. She knew exactly, I guess, how to get herself out there and to be connected with me. And she stuck out like a sore thumb. So I scooped her up, and now she's got stuff going on, which is great. She's going to be coming up Miss Co-Ed of the Day for Co-Ed Magazine, so you guys can look out for her soon on there. There's lots of more models, honestly, that we have coming through as our summer model search gets towards the end here. There will be a couple of winners that'll be assisted for photo shoots. If they're not from here, I'm going to be helping at least with supplies and stuff to get their shoots going so I can get some content sent back if I can't shoot them myself, because I'm not covering any transportation this time, particularly for this contest. But they can, if you just look at the new board of people, you're probably going to be able to see about 20 to 25 new models by the end of the summer or so.
Wow.
We're going to grow really quickly. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we have models submitting from us all over the country right now. I mean, Jen Wilkie, she's Playboy Miss Social April. She's going to be with us now. We're very excited to have her. Tamina, who is Playboy's Miss Social May, who helped me. She's going to become Miss Ooh La Laa model. When I go to LA, California here, I'm going to be hopefully shooting at least one shot with her. I know we're going to make sure we get it in because she's going to be featured model. Please follow her on Twitter. She's amazing. She is one of the other most sexy model mothers that I know besides myself. And shout out to her and her entire support group, because I feel like without everybody's support, I would never have got where I'm at. So I'm very, very thankful to her team for backing me and, you know, helping me with Miss Social last month, and, you know, showing them that moms are hot and that, you know, we should be in Playboy too. So thank you to all those people. Melissa and Terexa, she actually will be an upcoming Miss Ooh La Laa model for like a cover that I've decided. Probably at the end of this year, the fall cover or the winter cover. It might be a mutual cover between her and Allie. But there's going to be 2 girls on the cover, I've decided, for the winter issue this year. So Cassie Williams is our fall cover model. I decided that since she is towards the end of her pregnancy, that we're going to make some boundaries, just like Vogue, and we're going to put one of our own who is beautiful at her 8 months of pregnancy on the cover, because I thought that that would just be something to do. And I don't like it when people pick on my friends who are models that are pregnant and think that just because they're pregnant that they shouldn't be a model. So I'm going to show the world that being pregnant is beautiful too, because I'm tired of women feeling that like they're not.
All I can say is
it's a lot.
All I can say is all I can say is be on the lookout. Many new faces, new features, new everything. That is Miss Ooh La Laa coming soon. The Devins Calendar, I know it's been delayed, but it's coming. People be patient. It's gonna be what it's coming. That's pretty much all I can say. And just thank you, Ashley, once again, for taking time off your ever so busy schedule and doing this interview. Not sure if I've told you this or not, but this show, Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C, is about to have its 5-year anniversary on August 25th.
Yay!
And if you're not doing anything on that particular day, August 25th, we definitely would like to have you call in and talk and celebrate with us.
For sure.
So
yeah, I'm gonna put it on my schedule right now.
All right, it's confirmed. You heard it here. Ashley Salazar will be heard on the live show August 25th. Be on the lookout for it, and just expect many more things to come from Miss Ooh La Laa. And thank you everyone for listening to this interview. And I shall be thanking YouTube. And the reason why I'm thanking YouTube is because I can enable videos that are 15 minutes or longer. And I'm looking at my recorder, and we've done this interview for 30 minutes now. So thank you everyone for listening. Be on the lookout for Ashley Salazar. The photo shoot, Playboy Miss Social, is coming. MissOoLaLaa.com, the Devins Calendar, and vote for her on the Maxim Hometown Hardies, Playboy Miss Social, and many more that she has going on. And Team Salazar is very proud. And everyone that has ever supported you is ever so proud of you, Ashley. Job well done and well deserved.
Thank you. Please vote for Melissa at PlayboysMissSocial.com. We have until noon, 12:30 tomorrow to make Ooh La Laa history for Miss Ooh La Laa. So please help us, everybody. Please.
Back to back.
I'm praying. I'm begging you all. I'm really begging. Please help us. And we will love you forever. I might give away a couple of free magazines. I don't know. We'll see.
There you go. And just let's go out there and support Melissa. Vote for her, Playboy Miss Social. I talked to her. I did an interview with her yesterday, recently, and she's a very cool chick. And welcome her to Miss Ooh La Laa. Just expect many more things. Just be on the lookout. And okay. You have any final words and shout-outs?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Too many people to really thank. But some core people I'd like to thank. You. You're amazing. Thank you. my fiance, because for some reason I always tend to accidentally, almost in a way, forget him on stuff, or he feels like I do. And right now I just want to take 5 seconds just to thank him for doing everything and putting up with me talking about Playboy pretty much nonstop for the last 2.5 years, because I know at some point it probably driven him a little crazy. Baby, I love you. Thank you. I want to thank DJ Raha on Twitter and Facebook. He's been with me for a minute. He's actually Tech's cousin. I didn't even know that. Go figure, small world, for real. He's been with me forever. I owe so much to him. I owe so much to you. Thank you. I love you. I'm so proud of you, because he's been joining the service now, and he's doing military stuff. So big shout out, mad love for him. Shout out to Kathy Williams. Like I said, Kathy is one of my best friends, and she's pregnant, and she's going to have a beautiful baby. So I wish her the best in the rest of her pregnancy. Shout out to Courtney Brown, who was just married and also had a baby, Ashton, who is our little Ashton baby now. So shout out to her, because she's amazing. She's one of my best friends, supports the crap out of me, is there for me, never lets me give up. And I ran again. Literally, she was the one that 3rd time I decided to run for Miss Social. I remember there was a night where I looked at her and I said, do you think if I ran for Miss Social again that it's stupid? And she looked at me in the eye and she said, no, I'll vote every day. And I just want to say thank you to those really core people right now. Melissa, you know, my family, my really close friends, Marcus. There's just so many people. There's Fames. I support Fames. God, I can't even tell you. There's just so many people. Tom and Jeff. All of the people, all of you guys, thank you. Team Salazar, all of you. Kaylee Lombardo, God, I could probably do names for the next hour. You got to cut me off, Kenny. I really could.
You know, I guess I'll finish out the shout-outs. Shout out to everyone in Miss Ooh La Laa. Shout out to every single model that's on the calendar, the Killing Devils calendar. Paul Brown, the Killing Devils as well. Just shout out to everyone that supported Ashley and then supported yours truly. And that's pretty much going to do it. And thank you everyone for listening. You all have a good day.